Welcome to Lady Mel's and Sir Francisco's Craft Time today. We're so happy that you're here to join us. Today we want to share with you a really fun craft. It's called aluminum foil painting. And Sir Francisco and I love to do this craft, and this is something that you can do with your family at home as a paint and pour night. Just pop some popcorn and get your supplies together and you can have a great time. And it's really a lot of fun, and you only need a very few pieces of equipment to be able to do this. So are you ready to get started? Let's go over our supply list. So the supplies that you will need for our aluminum foil painting are, you're going to need a white piece of drawing paper, a shallow pan or a box or newspaper, because you don't want to get paint all over your table and furniture. Mom gets mad when you do that. You are going to need a paper plate, some of your favorite colors like pink and orange or red, or if you like blue and green, you can use those too. You're going to need a paintbrush, a small cup of water, and of course the star of our show, aluminum foil. Yay! All right, so what you're going to do with your aluminum foil is you're going to take some pieces, you're going to smush it up, make your little handle, because this is going to be very important for what we are going to do. So, are you ready to get started? Are you ready, Sir Francisco? All right, let's go. For this project, we're going to do something super easy. And when we're done, you're going to be amazed at what you have created. So, remember, you have to make your aluminum foil paint utensils. You just take your aluminum foil, you scrunch it up, and you can make you a little handle for it. And you're going to need one of these for each color that you're going to use. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my colors on the paper plate. So you're going to need to get your paper plate. And what colors would you put on your tree? When you're painting a tree, what colors do you think about? Let's see, I am going to put a little orange for my leaves. Maybe my tree will be in the fall. I am going to add some pink. Maybe there'll be a touch of a cherry blossom on my tree. And let's do some red. Sometimes you see red on your tree. Sometimes you had to shake your paint. Oof, there we go. And let's add a little yellow. Let's put a little yellow. So you can put all types of colors in there. All right, what color are the branches on a tree? I am going to make mine brown. So we're going to go ahead and put our brown on there. Now, we have all our colors ready here. Now what we need to do is we need to add a landscape for our tree. And this is really easy, it's a lot of fun, so I'm going to move that to the side. Now we need a sky. What color do you usually see when you look up to the sky? Sometimes it's a dark blue, sometimes it's a light blue. At night, you don't see blue, you see black in the night sky. But I am going to make mine a very light blue, and I'm just going to put a few dots of blue there. Now when you're coming down from your skyline, you'll see the sun peeping in a little bit, so let's put a little bit of yellow in there. So we'll have a little bit of sun in there. And then you're going to want to brighten that up, because when you look out you don't see all yellow, you have some white in there. Have some color, mixing around. And now we have to do our grass. And grass is what color? It's green. And I am going to put just a little bit of my green down there. Now this is really fun, because you're going to take a paintbrush just like so, and you're just going to take it and just do some little circles. Just some little circles to spread out your paint. And remember to stay on the newspaper or box that you're painting on so it don't get on over everything. Also, you're going to want to make sure you have some paper towels or some wipes to wipe up those emergency messes that you might come across. because it is pain and accidents happen. Or as my favorite painter, Bob Ross, says, we don't have mistakes, we have happy accidents. So, let's see. Just keep going. And we're talking about trees. Did you know that on the planet Earth, we have over 60,000 species of trees? How many trees can you name? There's an oak, there's a maple, there's a dogwood tree. Magnolia trees are pretty too, I like the leaves. All right, now we're gonna put our green in here. And just keep doing your little circles. Because all you're doing now is just covering your paper. Okay, we're almost got it. Now, we've got our picture covered in our colors, and you see we have the blue, the yellow, the white, and the green. Now, to add a little extra texture, and I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to put it in the water right here because we're done with that one. We are going to take one of our aluminum foil utensils that we made, and we're just going to stamp on it. And what this is going to do is just add texture to our picture, so it's not just a 2D type picture. We want to add some texture. Just a little bit, because when you're looking at the grass is not just flat out there, it's twirling and the wind's blowing, it's swaying. Okay, now we're ready to start our tree. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take another paintbrush, and I'm going to dip it in the brown, and as you can see, I've got all my colors right here and I'm ready to go. So make sure you have your paint ready to start. So we're going to take the brown and we're going to start with our tree. So let's do one limb coming down, and see, this right here is going to be our base. And you're going to want a really strong base for your tree. And you can do a few circles right in there too. All right. And let's come out here with a limb. And we're going to come over here with a limb. Maybe do here. Because is a tree different shapes? Yes. Does a tree go straight up? No. No. And let's see, let's go this way. And then you're going to want to put little bitty branches coming off your big branches. Just a few more. And remember, every picture is going to be different. Nobody's going to have the same picture. All right, now comes the fun part. So we're going to take our paintbrush and we're going to put that one in the water as well, because you want to make sure you keep your paintbrushes really clean so when you can use them next time. All right, now we've got our paint and we're ready to start having a lot of fun. You're going to take your aluminum foil and we're going to dip it in our color. What color should we start with first? Let's start with pink. So we're going to take it, swirl it around. All right, and see, you've got your pink, and now you just dab. Okay, and this is going to make the different color leaves on your tree. And I know you're thinking, there is no way that is going to work. There is no way you can really paint with aluminum foil. But you can. Now we're going to do some yellow. And I just used the same color on that particular one because I'm not going to come back to the pink, so it's okay. And remember, when you're doing your tree, to put a few leaves at the bottom, because you know when the tree shakes and it goes through the seasons, the trees fall, the leaves fall off the trees. Okay, now let's try orange. Okay, we'll add a little bit of orange. Same thing, just put it in there. And let's go, ready? So what kind of things do you like to paint? Do you do any of the color by numbers or paint by numbers? All right, now we are going to do red. So we get another one. And we're gonna put our red on here. Get a little bit of the excess of it off. Ready? And here's our red. Be careful because sometimes your paper will slide. And you can just tape it down if you want to. That'll keep it from sliding too. Alrighty, and there you have it. You have made an aluminum foil tree. So we now have our aluminum foil tree. Me and Sir Francisco had so much fun with you today. But you know what, Sir Francisco? I want to see what they make. You do too? That's awesome. So on our post, on our videos, and on our Facebook page, I want to see what you have done. So make sure you comment and post under our videos and put up pictures of your artwork so we can see it. Because who knows, we may have a virtual art show. Would you like that? Lady Mel and Sir Francisco's virtual art show? That would be awesome. All right, y'all go get to work. Bye.